at the 27th WA Screen Awards, and as you can see in the background, we have lots and lots of people here having a great time. We've already heard lots of the awards have been won. We've had a chance to chat with some of the winners, and there's a call that they're going to call people back into the theatre.
Our next award is Colonial Brewing Co.'s Best Music Video, and that's Ned again, he's single Ned. The nominee, just think about that as well. The nominees are Stone Cold Sober, Mathis, Lauren Cleary, Dominic Pearce and Aaron McCann. Too Much Time Together, San Cisco, Robert Livings and Matt Sav. The Weapon is Sound, Thundercracker, Dominic Pearce and Luna Laurie. And Willow Beats, Mary Whiff, Lauren Brunswick, David Vincent Smith and Daniel Craig, Matsu Photography. Ned. And the WA Screen Award goes to Lauren Cleary, Dominic Pearce and Aaron McCann for Stone Cold Sober and Mathis.
I grew up watching a lot of really weird movies and a lot of music videos, and I've lived them my life, so I just really wanted to make them, and I thought I'd give it a crack for a living.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's cool.
Life.
Let's do that.
Learn to understand it's something or something. Nobody's opus. A bloody moment deep my foot is tongue.
Mathis, who made the song, to be honest, at the end of the day, music videos are cool, but they're only half the time as good as the songs that make them, and it's an amazing song. So if you don't know Mathis, you should check him out. He's one of the best rappers in the country, pretty much at the moment. He's amazing. He's hands down. He's a storyteller unlike no other. So please check him out.
Fantastic.
And now the nominees for the ADG Best Direction Long Form are Frackman, Richard Todd. It's a great film. Prison Songs, Kelrick Martin. The Reckoning, John V. Soto. The Whaler, Australia's great warhorse, Russell Vines. And the award goes to Kelrick Martin for Prison Songs.
I feel like I belong in prison.
Hard to survive when you're repping the brown pride. Two sides to black and whites, and I ain't for playing both and neither. I'm sitting on the fence, you're the way between.
Obviously I was happy before, so I just wanted to thank Harry and Brian Hill, the guys who were really the driving force behind this film and had the courage and obviously foresight to pick me as a director for this one. Thanks guys. Look, it's absolutely amazing film, and any director worth his salt will always thank his crew first and foremost for the effort that they gave in their film.
Tanya Chambers, who's one of our wonderful producers here. Tanya's had the exciting role of being head of Screen West, and then she moved to New South Wales and was head of New South Wales Film. New South Wales. Yes. Wales. And now she's back here to produce, and you've had a huge success with some of your films in the last 12 months. Tell us about them.
Thank you. Well, Kill Me Three Times is my first feature film as a producer, and Creve Stenders was the director, which is amazing. So we're about to have our Australian rollout, which is very exciting, and we've been already in the US and Canada and Busan and London. So yeah, it's very exciting indeed. But that was a big feature film, all shot in the Southwest, and immense support from people at Screen West, Lottery West, but lots of the local people here, which is really exciting. We're trying to get the next one up at the moment, which is great, and hoping to shoot that all in WA. And then I've done a number of short films, and there's quite a few of them here that are nominated tonight as well.
And what an absolute pleasure it is to be here to present the award for the Media Super Best Performance by an Actor. And the nominations, or the nominees rather, are Ben Sutton for Ono, Clarence Ryan for One Fine Day, Ethan Thomas for Greenfield, and Liam Graham for Greenfield. And the award goes to Ethan Thomas for Greenfield.
cards on the table. Why are you here? What was the plan?
There wasn't a plan. But Kelly was always coming because she was a job.
But you weren't.
I didn't want to leave.
This was a labour of love for a lot of the people who are involved, is that right? Because it was a micro-budget film?
It was, absolutely, yeah, and I think pretty much everyone involved, really. So, I mean, there were lots of people out there that were working on Greenfield simply for the experience, which is just a beautiful opportunity to have, you know, for anyone. You know, 15 years ago when I was starting out, do you know what I mean? I did everything for free, you have to. Do you know what I mean? That's how you learn, but yeah.
Thank you to my my other half for supporting me through all these years, and thank you to my family and friends, everyone at Tino Films. Just briefly, also obviously FTI, the WA Screen Awards, and all their sponsors. Thank you so much. This is really awesome.
What advice would you give to emerging actors who are starting out their careers?
I mean, it's a matter of just not giving up ever. Quite frankly, you'll hit moments, and you'll hit a lot of them, and you'll definitely want to give up on the dream. Just be committed to being insane and striving for things like that, you know.
Our next award is Media Super Best Performance by an Actress. Nominees are, ladies and gentlemen, Emma Diaz for Water, Martha Snorrisodorovic, Greenfield, Naomi Pigram, Dark Whispers, and Nina Deasley, Indefinite.
Okay, and I get to do this bit. The award goes to Marta Snorrisdotterovic.
Hey. What are you doing here? Why are you kissing Michael in that photo?
You guys produce amazing stuff, so thank you for being passionate still. Thank you for hanging in there and keep producing all this amazing stuff. You are all very, very important people to our industry.
I mean, we knew what was going to happen in each scene, but we had a lot of freedom in each take to sort of take it there throughout our actions and our words, yeah.
Marta, you're unique because you've come from Europe, you've moved here, your home native language is not English, and yet you ended up playing an Australian character the other night, which was... Congratulations. How'd you do it?
Well, I was lucky enough to work with Scandinavian directors who didn't want me to look like I was trying to be Australian too hard. So my backstory is, tailored a little bit. I have been overseas for 10 years. I do have an accent. It is hard to try and be Australian, but... yeah, so I think I was a little bit excused, yeah. Thank you.
The nominees for the WA Screen Academy at ECU Best Feature Film Factual are Frackman, Richard Todd, Trish Lake, Simon Nash and Kate Hodges. The Lloyd Rainey Story, Michael Muntz, Brian Beaton and Celia Tate, Artemis International and Stellar Promotions. And The Whaler, Australia's Great Horse, Marion Barch. And the WA Screen Academy Award goes to Richard Todd, Trish Lake, Simon Nash and Kate Hodges for Frackman.
One day a guy drove down my driveway and said, I'm Queensland Gas Company, we're going to sink a well down the back of your place, and if you don't like it, there's nothing you can do about it. Our land sat on top of billions of dollars worth of gas, and the industry, we're going to stop at nothing to get it.
The story itself come about because they were talking about fracking in Margaret River, and they were talking about like drilling in Margaret River, so that kind of like really pricked the interest in it.
So was this your first feature doco?
First feature doc, yes, yeah. I've made several documentaries, but the first time I've gone to feature length. First time to cinema, definitely.
The nominees for Curtin University Best Feature Film Drama are Kill Me 3 Times, Tanya Chambers, Lawrence Malcolm and Cher Stellings. Paper Planes. Robert Connolly, Maggie Miles, and Liz Carney. Pinch, Jeffrey Asselin. The Reckoning, Deidre Kitcher and John V. Soto. And the WA Screen Award goes to Jeffrey Asselin. For Pinch.
These guys are the colour. There is something dodgy.
Like what?
Meth.
Bullshit.
I found out they're cooking meth up at the landfill.
Serious?
I know where it is.
We are completely stunned. I mean, the competition was fierce. We were it was a David and Goliath journey for us, and I'm absolutely stunned. I cannot believe it. I was offered a opportunity to shoot a film with the lovely Melanie Rodriguez at Murdoch Uni, and it was November 2012. So they gave me 8 months to write the screenplay. I had to shoot in August 2013, which is nearly 2 years ago. So it's been a little over 3 years for me. And we've just released the film, so we're extremely happy. And this is a testament to passion and tenacity for the craft of filmmaking, and that's what got us through.
In your position now, in a senior position and Department for the Arts, can you tell us about why you think the arts and the film industry are important for our community?
Oh my goodness. Well, it's about telling WA stories, you know. I mean, every generation have to capture the stories of their moment. And so you can never have a point in time where it's about what the arts were 10 years ago or the arts were 3 years ago or what the arts are going to be in 5 years. It has to be about the moment. It has to be about the time. So it means you have to, you know, support the creation of work in every genre that is the genre of the day. So we need film, we need radio, we need television, we need kids' things, we need theatre, music and so on.
I mean, there's the old adage of an artist has to struggle for their arts. What advice would you give to some of our emerging filmmakers and the people who are starting out in the industry?
Well, I think they're very lucky in Western Australia because we have fantastic support for screen and filmmaking here through Screen West and
FDI.
And FDI, oh, absolutely. We've got all the infrastructure here. And we've got the ability, by being isolated, to take enormous risks here. We have fantastic natural assets. We have great amount of talent in people. So there is no better place to start off, I believe, than here.
Now the nominees for McKenna Hampton Young Filmmaker of the Year are Jess Black, Joe Henderson, Lauren Brunswick, and Ruben Pracus. And the WA Screen Award goes to Lauren Brunswick.
Pretty blowjob?
This is one time.
That is so much.
Huge congratulations. You've just won the WA Young Filmmaker of the Year award. What was the pivotal point for you in assisting you in success in your career? A person or an event that helped?
There was no one thing. I think it's a combination. It's mostly just the projects that we've made with the team that I work with over time. It's kind of Screen West and FTI have been a massive, massive support always, and it's the emerging industry in Perth is always incredibly supportive of one another, so that's sort of the major thing that kind of helps you get through. As a producer, I've produced about 8 short films as well as more than a dozen other productions that I've produced. So I've been around it a lot, and I think I owe and attribute a lot of my directing craft to the directors that I've worked with, because they really have shaped and helped me learn and inspired me to want to learn more as well. So, yeah.
Well, it's been an amazing night, a night of excitement, thrills. People are really quite ecstatic. It's wonderful, as you can see. Great turnout, and now it's time for everyone to let their hair down and party. And it's been a really successful 27th WA Screen Awards.